Hi, it's Marianne with a new Scraplift Saturday video for the Crafty Maven's channel. Today I scraplifted a layout by Victoria Marie that I really loved. It's basically a grid pattern, so that's what I went with. And it's been a while since I scrapbooked just because of the holidays and stuff, so it takes me a while to get into it. I'm not really sure how to scrapbook anymore because it's been so long. So basically, I found some, I don't want to call them Project Life cards, the 3x4 cards, and I thought I'd start with two of those just to kind of give my grid some structure. And then I'm going to find some things to fill in the spots. So maybe some chipboard, maybe some cardstock stickers, whatever I could find. So here I kind of was going through my chipboard, and I knew that some non-Christmas chipboard by, oh my gosh, I can't remember her name right now, Maggie Holmes, thank you, had deer on it, so I pulled those because I thought I was going to go in that direction. I'm pulling from the inspiration piece for this week, which is pink and turquoise with some gold mixed in. That was my inspiration. So I also mixed in some holiday stuff, some red. So the gold doesn't necessarily make it on the page. I try to make it work a few times. It just doesn't happen. So I let it go. Here I am looking at some October afternoon things that I have, and I really loved that gold deer from Maggie Holmes, and I could have gone in that direction for sure on this page, but once I saw that little October afternoon deer with the antlers sticking up that was pink, I just really liked that. So that's what I'm going to end up going with. I'm going to cut that out and fussy cut it. And I know what I want my title to be, Making Merry, so I was going to use that little Merry, but the red was almost like a maroon, and compared to the little card I have there that says Shop Till You Drop, it just was the wrong red, so I couldn't use that. And while going through my stash, I pulled these tags that I hadn't opened yet from Maggie Holmes, which have gold accents on them and some pink, so they're very pretty. So I thought they might work. They don't work. So, and that Santa sticker is from an October afternoon thing. I pulled that. So you see that deer right there. I'm going to use that. And I'm going to fussy cut it out because the antlers kind of go into the next little thing. So I'm just going to cut around those, and then I'm going to pop up that whole little square and have that be an element. So there you can see I spared you all of the fussy cutting, and the chipboard I ended up using was from crepe paper from a few years ago actually. I still had a whole sheet of that, so I picked a few things from there in the color scheme. A white snowflake, a little pink and white doily, a Christmas ornament, and also the cardstock stickers, word stickers I picked, I think were also from crepe paper. So I'm just trying to make this work here. I really liked that Santa sticker, and I'm going to just cut it down and stick a little word sticker there. Sticking kind of true to what Victoria Marie used in her grid. She also layered three strips of pattern paper towards the bottom, so I'm also sticking with that. The first one, the turquoise snowflake one, I think it's from American Crafts, from last year maybe. And the stripe one was just a piece of October afternoon I had a scrap of. That one doesn't end up making it. And then I'm going to just fiddle around with this too. So I'm going to make my title here, and I'm going to pull it up and put it down a few times. I know I want it to be Making Merry. And these red sticker letters by Jelly Bean Soup, those are the right red, so I'm going to use those. and I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday. I'm recording this the day before, so I'm in full stressed out mode of all the things that I need to get done, this being one of them. So I'm glad that if you're listening to this, I was successful and I got all my ducks in a row. And when you're watching this, it's the day after, and I hope everybody gets a chance to rest and relax after all the festivities and, just kick back, watch a few videos, watch a movie, eat bonbons, sit on the couch. That would be my plan if I didn't work retail. But alas, I do, so I'm sure I'll be working until the foreseeable future. Lucky me. So here I am deciding I need a third piece of pattern paper on the bottom, so I pulled out all my scraps. This scrap, I think, is from crepe paper that I'm trying to make work with the stripe. I'm going to decide against it and get rid of the stripe altogether. Cut down that other red pattern. That's going to be my middle piece. And then I'm going to find that one, pink and white striped scrap that I don't remember what that's from. I want to say it might be from crepe paper. I kind of can see it in my head where it's from. If I flip it over, I might remember. Yeah, so it's a nice pink and white stripe that I really liked. So I'm going to end up using that. And now my proportions are off, so I think I need to cut a new piece of the snowflake paper. I might have already done that while I was talking. Victoria Marie also did a lot of pen work on hers, and after I was all done, I really thought maybe I'll do some outlining also, but at that point I felt like I was going to mess it up, so done is done. And so I skipped that part. I put a little border, paper strip border along my top, just so that the page doesn't look like it's going off into nowhere. And I think I also put some clear stickers above the photo that say something holiday related. And I finish off the page with just a few enamel dots. And then at the end of the video, I have a close-up and a full page shot. My title is Making Merry. I'm pretty sure I use that title a lot. But since I really only make Christmas pages at Christmas, I think I forget that I use that title a lot. But should they ever get into an album together, I'm sure I can just separate the pages. I'm terrible about getting my finished layouts in an album. They're all in a container right now. Though when I was decorating for Christmas, I did pull out a few of my Christmas albums and looked through. And I was very happy with the pages I've done in the past. They were nice pages. Good for me. So there, my title is done. And then I'm going to journal on the top where it says our traditions. The picture is of my niece and my daughter. They go shopping on Thanksgiving night at a local outlet mall that has a big Thanksgiving night Black Friday kickoff. I don't partake, no thank you, but they like to go. It's very close to home, so they just go down there. And then I wanted to write something on the Santa one, but I wasn't really sure. There was a lot of room, and I really just wanted to write the date. So I was struggling with that, and then I figured, you know what, I'm just going to put 3 enamel dots and write the date on the bottom. And so that's what I do. That's what I end up with. Yep, right there. And that's it. That's my finish.